Welcome to this video. Today we will discuss about stability factor. So first we will define stability factor, then we can derive the stability factor for voltage divider biasing network. Okay, so stability factor is defined as ratio of incremental change in collector current, that is delta IC, to incremental change in collector to base reverse leakage current, that is delta IC BO, keeping beta and VBE constant. Okay, so we can make one observation from this definition, that is delta IC is, if you cross multiply this, delta IC is S into delta IC BO. Suppose S is 100 and the delta IC BO is 1 microampere. Then what is delta IC? So delta IC is S into delta IC BO. So S is 100, delta IC BO is 1 microampere. So it is 100 microampere. Suppose S is 1 and delta ICBO is 1 microampere. Then delta IC is S into, that is 1 into 1 microampere. So it is only 1 microampere. So you can clearly see that when the value of S increases, for a small change in ICBO, you have large change in IC. When S is 100, for 1 microampere change in ICBO, you are getting 100 microampere change in collector current. But for a low value of S, that is S equal to 1, for 1 microampere change in ICBO, collector current also changes by 1 microampere only. So stability factor, a low value of S is preferred. Low S is what we will prefer. Okay, so remember this. Low value of S indicates good stability or good stability factor. Okay, so we can derive a general expression. So we'll start from the equation IC is equal to beta IB plus beta plus 1 into ICBO. So differentiate this with respect to IC. So when you differentiate this with respect to IC, left hand side becomes 1 is equal to beta into, while differentiating we are keeping VBE and beta constant. So it is a partial derivative. So partial derivative of IB with respect to IC. When you differentiate this with respect to IC, plus beta plus 1 into, beta is constant. Okay, so beta plus 1 into partial derivative of ICBO with respect to IC. Okay, so 1 minus beta into dou IB by dou IC is equal to beta plus 1 into dou ICBO divided by dou IC. So what is dou ICBO by dou IC? 1 minus beta into dou IB by dou IC divided by beta plus 1. This is same as, we can write dou IC by dou ICBO is reciprocal of this will be beta plus 1 divided by, just take reciprocal of this, 1 minus beta into dou IB by dou IC. So dou IC by dou ICBO is same as delta IC by delta ICBO, keeping beta and VB constant for small increments. Okay, so this is beta plus 1 by 1 minus beta into dou IB by dou IC. So what is this? Delta IC by delta ICBO, keeping beta and VB constant. That is S, nothing but S, stability factor. So S is beta plus 1 by 1 minus beta into dou IB by dou IC. So this is the expression for stability factor. So let this mark this as equation 1. Now we will derive an expression for stability factor for voltage divider biasing. Okay, so in voltage divider biasing, we have replaced the input side by the Thevenin equivalent. It's Thevenin equivalent like this, VTH in series with RTH, and this is the transistor. So this we have done in the previous class. So if you apply KVL on this loop, you will get this current is IB and this is IE, and this potential drop is VBE. So if you apply KVL, you will get VTH is equal to IB into RTH plus VBE plus IE into RE. So I am not repeating this. This I have discussed in the previous video. Now you can write IE as IC plus IB. IC plus IB into RE. Okay, now differentiate this with respect to IC. So before that, let me open this bracket. IB into RTH plus VBE plus IC RE plus IB RE. Now differentiate this with respect to IC. So when you differentiate this with respect to IC, left hand side is a constant VTH. VTH is VCC into R2 by R1 plus R2. It is a constant independent of IC. So when you differentiate, it will become 0. So IB into, sorry, when you are differentiating this with respect to IB RTH with respect to IC, what you will get? RTH is a constant. So RTH into dou IB by dou IC. Okay, we are differentiating with respect to IC, keeping beta and VB constant. That is why this partial derivative term coming up. Plus VB is a constant. So when you differentiate, this becomes 0. IC, when you differentiate IC with respect to IC, it is 1. So it is RE. 1 into RE plus RE into dou IB by dou IC. Now you can rearrange this equation and get an expression for dou IB by dou IC. Dou IB into dou IC. Dou IB by dou IC into RTH plus RE. RTH plus RE is equal to, take this on the left side, minus RE. Okay, so dou IB by dou IC is minus RE by RTH plus RE. Dou IB by dou IC for potential divider biasing is minus RTH minus RE divided by RTH plus RE. Minus RE divided by RTH plus RE. This is equation 2. So now we can substitute this in our general expression for stability factor. That is equation number 1. What is that? Beta plus 1 divided by 1 minus beta into dou IB by dou IC. Okay, beta plus 1 divided by 1 minus beta into dou IB by dou IC. So here dou IB by dou IC can be replaced by this term, minus RE by RTH plus RE. So this becomes beta plus 1 divided by 1 plus beta RE divided by RTH plus RE. So let me copy this. So we can rearrange this expression. Beta plus 1 into multiply both numerator and denominator by RTH plus RE. So this becomes, okay, so if you multiply both numerator and denominator of this expression by RTH plus RE, you will get this. Now in the denominator I can take RE common. If you take RE common in the denominator, RE plus beta RE is beta plus 1 into RE. Okay, plus RTH. Now we can divide both numerator and denominator by RE. So it becomes beta plus 1 into RTH by RE plus 1 divided by beta plus 1 plus RTH by RE. we have just divided both numerator and denominator by Re. So this term becomes RTH by Re plus 1, and denominator will be changed like this. Now if by design RTH by Re is much smaller than 1, then what is S? S is beta plus 1 into, if RTH by Re is very small compared to 1, then this is approximately 1, divided by beta plus 1. If RTH by Re is very small compared to 1, you can neglect that. Okay, so it is simply beta plus 1 divided by beta plus 1, so that is 1. So stability factor is approximately equal to 1. So 1 is the minimum stability factor that is possible. Okay, so by voltage divider biasing arrangement, you can get a very good stability factor. A low stability factor indicates, low value of S indicates a very good stability against temperature variations. Okay, so that is how we will derive the stability factor for voltage divider biasing. Now we will continue this in the next video. Thank you.